House. So joining me now to talk about the Sandusky trial, Anthony Falangetti, former prosecutor, current defense attorney. When you have this many defendants telling the same stories and you have tales of crying, you have one defendant saying he spent more than 100 nights at the coach's house. It seems like it's an insurmountable case to defend against.
Well, from a defense standpoint, the defense team or attorney hasn't done the job yet necessary. From the beginning of this case, he had to have a unifying theme to defend Mr. Sandusky that would explain why all these accusers are here. At the end of this case, the prosecutor is going to stand up and say, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how is it that 8 different people have come before you? I think there's 10 total accusers. We've seen
52 counts over a 15-year span. 8 witnesses
so far. Why are all these people coming before you and telling you the same kind of type abuse consistently over and over and over again? The defense isn't going to have an answer to that question.
Well, and the graphic testimony, this one teenager saying he screamed for help at least once when Sandusky's wife was in the house but didn't even know if she could hear him. That is the type of thing, is it not, that a jury just has imprinted on their brains and can't shake?
In any case, the attorneys both know the jurors, you need to win their hearts in order to win their vote. And what we've been hearing from witness after witness after witness, these emotional hooks are going to resonate to the verdict. And talk about insurmountable, these jurors are going to be feeling the emotions that these young men who were as boys, what they suffered through. I hate to say it in a way, but I don't think Mr. Sandusky or his lawyers are going to leave this trial without a guilty verdict.
Well, and that's what I was just about to call you on, Anthony. I mean, you're the defense attorney, and I was really asking you to tell me what the defense is going to be starting next week. The courtroom is dark tomorrow. I mean, let's say it's in your hands. What do you do? Well,
as a defense counsel, the defense case should have started at the beginning of the trial. The idea that it starts next week is a week too late, if not more. And frankly, as I'm looking at the evidence thus far, the defense has already lost the case.
Really?
Because there is no way to overcome the emotional drama that has been brought before these jurors. And without being able to answer that central question, why would all these people come forward and tell this about Mr. Sandusky, a guy who allegedly is loved in the community, all of this charity work? The only thing that's driving them to this courtroom is going to be the truth and damage caused to them by his actions. That equals a guilty verdict.
All right, very quickly, so the fact that they didn't come forward for 10, 15 years, that's not damaging to the prosecution's case?
Many times it is, but when you're dealing with young boys being molested by a coach, it is more than common. They are feeling the shame and the guilt. It's one of the most damaging types of things to occur to a young boy or young man, a teenager, that could possibly come. It's not like he's robbed by another schoolyard associate.
All right, so you don't see any tricks up the defense's sleeve come next week?
If they've got a trick, it's too late to use it.
Anthony Falangetti, thanks very much for your analysis. We appreciate it. And now